Here are our trades for today. Today is Monday, July 31st of 2023. And we did 2 trades in our main option trading account and one trade in our smaller retirement account. And the smaller retirement account was this GDX trade, so I'll just discuss it for both accounts now. So we did a bullish put credit spread in GDX. We did that by selling the GDX September 15th $30 put option. And we bought the GDX September 15th $25 put option. So we have a spread there of $5 per share. And for that, we pocketed 59 cents per share. Looking at our charts here. So first of all, our hourly chart. Overall, we see that the GDX, it had a high on this wave here, which was lower than the wave before it, but it's now come back up to that area and found resistance. So that's a little bit of a negative sign, although this high was about the same as the previous high, so that could be considered a neutral to bullish sign, but the lows on the 60-minute chart were lower in this past wave. 60-minute chart isn't necessarily the one I look at for entry, as you'll see in these next two. The daily and the weekly are the two main reasons why we entered this trade. In the bottom left, we see the daily chart. We see GDX stuck in a nice little upward trend here, and we find it down at the lower part of that trend. You can see a little better here in this weekly chart here. Has been a nice uptrend ever since, let's see, going back in the fall of 22, so since September, so getting close to a year now. We find it in the lower part of this upward sloping trading channel. So we like that. Came down, found resistance in this area here around, sales around 29 or so. And the strike we sold was 30, so right here, right about the lower part of this trading channel. So we like that. Notice it's a big down day, 3 trading days ago. Big strong down day, but then it found support just above this lower upward sloping trend line. We see a nice little doji there. The stock didn't go anywhere that day. You see it opened at 37.72. The low was 30.48. The high was 30.86. So it didn't really go anywhere at all that day. So nice doji. That shows that sellers and buyers were trying to figure out who was going to win, and it ended up being a draw. But the next day, today, we see a nice strong up day. It was up 2.34%. It did push higher, and sellers did sell it down. But a nice strong candle there. A nice volume. Today's volume was right about the 50 moving average. So we like that. Now looking over here at this weekly chart, and just notice this is trading right around this red 200 and green 50 moving average on this daily chart. Did break out above it. Now it's kind of come down and testing that red 200 moving average for support. So far, we can say it's probably holding support. It's pierced it, but it's held it enough to say that so far it's holding. Now looking over here at this weekly chart, we see that it is now finding support at this green 50 moving average and red 200 moving average on this weekly chart, and has been finding support there for the past 3 weeks. Now we're only one trading day into this week, so really for the past 2 weeks, so one day, it's been finding support. Notice that last week was a higher volume week than the week before. So as it declined last week, volume did go up, and we'll have to see if part of that volume was buyers coming in and buying it up. We do see a little bit of a lower part of a leg there on that candle, so that could have been the buyers coming in, but we'll see. So this week will kind of confirm it. But so far, I like the daily, like the weekly charts. Don't care for the hourly chart too much, but although that's not a big factor in us entering a trade. So we'll look to add to this position more if it continues to find support and the return stays sufficient. And I like the trade in both our smaller and our main option trading account. Next one is DGX. So we sold the DGX September 15th $130 cash secure put option and got $1.60 per share for that cash secure put option. All right, first of all, we see that DGX has now broke out below the green 50 and red 200 moving average on this hourly chart. So not the sign we like to see, but we saw some things again on our daily and weekly charts that we like, which prompted us to enter this trade. So first, looking here at our bottom left, our daily chart. There's a big strong down move, had a high around 145 going back to last week on the 25th, and over the past 4 trading days, it gapped way down. See, it gapped down the next day about 6%. After that, it finished off about 7.5%, and then finally, back on Friday, today is Monday, so back on Friday, it was down right on 8.5%. But notice that on Friday, we see this nice long leg here. Today, again, we see a nice long leg. Sellers sold it down, buyers bought it back up. And notice that it did that when it's getting close to this area of support. Now, we sold the 130 cash secure put option. So with GDX trading at 135 and 77 cents, it can still come down over $5 from where it closed before our 130 cash secure put option is challenged. So you can come down right around 4%. So we see nice, decent volume today, a little above average. Was really big volume on the first down day, volume subsided greatly on the second down day, and then it just kind of went away. We see that buyers came in and provided enough buying pressure to support the stock on Friday. So we'll see if it bounces back. Now looking over here at our weekly chart. So this one longer term is what I really like to look at after looking at the daily chart. And overall, again, we see that if DGX does come down, it should find support at this red 200 moving average, which is right about where our 130 cash secure put option strike price is. So again, very strong down week last week, but it found support just above that moving average. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if this 130 put option was challenged as it tests this 200 moving average for support. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I will look to add a little more to this position if it continues to find support above this 130 or right around this 130 area and the return stays sufficient. So that's our 3 trades for today, including the one in our small account. We'll look for some more opportunities tomorrow, and I hope you have a great evening.